Welcome, my friends. Today's topic of discussion is the syllabus of JEE Mains and JEE Advanced. We will discuss about what are the different topics are studied in JEE Mains and Advanced. This is the syllabus of JEE Mains. Here, JEE Mains has covered mathematics, physics, and chemistry. I will discuss only of the syllabus of physics in this exam. Let us go to the where the physics section starts. Here the first chapter is physics and measurement, and there are approximately exactly 21 units, and the last unit is experimental skills. We can see that physics and measurement is the first unit, second is kinematics, third is laws of motion, fourth is work, energy, and power, fifth is rotational motion, sixth is gravitation, seventh is properties of solids and liquids, eighth is thermodynamics, and ninth is kinetic theory of gases, 10th is oscillations and waves, 11th is electrostatics, 12th is current electricity, 13th is magnetic effects of current and magnetism, 14th is electromagnetic induction and alternating currents, 15th is electromagnetic waves, and 16th is optics, 17th is dual nature of matter and radiation, 18th is atoms and nuclei, 19th is electronic devices, 20th is communication skills, and last is experimental skills. In experimental skills, there are so many topics like vernier calipers, screw gauge, simple pendulum, meter scale, etc. Here is also young modulus of elasticity, surface tension, coefficient of viscosity, plotting a cooling curve for the relationship, etc. Speed of sound in air at room temperature, a specific heat capacity of a given solid and liquid by method of mixtures, the resistivity of the material for a given wire using a meter bridge, the resistance of a given wire using Ohm's law, potentiometer, comparison of EMF of two primary cells, determination of internal resistance of a cell, and 14th is resistance and figure of merit of a galvanometer by half deflection method. 15th is the focal length of convex mirror, concave mirror, convex using the parallax method. 16th is the plot of the angle of deviation versus angle of incidence for a triangular prism. 17th is refractive index of a glass slab using a traveling microscope. 18th is the characteristic curves of a PN junction diode in forward and reverse bias. 19th is the Jenner diode and finding reverse breakdown voltage, etc. There are also like LED transistor, IC transistor, capacitor from mixed collection, etc. There are also using a millimeter to identify the base of a transistor, distinguish between NP and PNP type transistor, and so many topics that are very important for the point of view of J mains. Here diode, LED transistor, IC resistor, etc. We have to know how to identify these things. What is a capacitor from a mixed collection of such items, etc. These are the topics very important. Please, you can read this syllabus here. Now just go to this is the experimental skill part of this unit, and before that there is communication systems. Here like propagation of electromagnetic waves in the atmosphere, sky and space wave propagation, need for modulation, amplitude and frequency modulation, bandwidth of signals, the bandwidth of transmission medium, basic elements of a communication system, block diagram only. These are the topics that are being covered in the communication systems. Before that, there is the topic called electronic devices like semiconductors, semiconductor diode, first to fifth characteristics, etc. Before that, there is atoms and nuclei. We will study about Bohr's model, energy levels, hydrogen spectrum, composition and size of nucleus, atomic masses, isotopes, isobars, isotones, etc. We will also study about dual nature of matter of radiation, like dual nature of radiation, photoelectric effect, Hertz and Lenard's observation. We will also study of Einstein's photoelectric equation. Before that, there is optics. Optics means light. So reflection and reflection of light at plane and spherical surfaces. Also like total internal, what is total internal reflection? Wave optics like wavefront, Huyson's principle, laws and reflection, etc. Before that, there is electromagnetic waves, like transverse nature of electromagnetic waves, electromagnetic spectrum, etc. Unit 14 is electromagnetic induction and alternating currents, like Faraday's law induce EMF and current, Nernst law is currents, self and mutual inductance, alternating currents, peak and RMS value of alternating currents, etc. Before that, magnetism effect of current and magnetism, like Biot-Savart law and its application to current carrying circular loop, like current loop as a magnetic dipole. Unit 12 is current electricity. Current electricity like drift, velocity, Ohm's law, electric resistance, resistance of different materials, fifth to I characteristics of ohmic and non-ohmic, etc. Electrostatics like electrical charges, electrical dipoles, electric flux, Gauss law, and conductors and insulators, dielectric and electric polarization, etc. Unit 10 is oscillations and waves like periodic motion, SHM, resonance, wave motion, displacement relation for a progressive wave, principle of superposition, etc. Kinetic theory of gases like equation of state, thermodynamics, properties of solids and liquids, gravitation, rotation, work, energy and power, laws of motion, kinetics, and last is physics and measurement. Now let's discuss about the JEE advanced syllabus. JEE advanced is little bit advanced than the JEE mains. Topic are mostly common in both the exams, but we have to study a little bit deeper in JEE advanced. Like we have to study dimensional analysis, error analysis for physical quantities, vernier calipers, screw gauge, determination of G using simple pendulum, Young modulus of elasticity, specific heat of a liquid using calorimeter, convex lens using UV method, Ohm's law using voltmeter and ammeter. In mechanics, We will study about uniform circular motion, relative velocity, Newton's laws of motion, very important topic, and static and dynamic friction, etc. We will also study about center of mass, electric and inelastic collisions, rigid body, moment of inertia, and angular momentum, torque, conservation of angular momentum, dynamic and rigid bodies with fixed axis of rotation. We will study about center of mass and so many topics like also inertia. You can see on screen Hooke's law, Young modulus, law of gravitation, gravitational potential and field, acceleration due to gravity, Kepler's law, buoyancy, conservation of angular momentum. There are so many topics that has to be covered in the syllabus of mechanics. Like you can see law of gravitation, etc. you you can read this syllabus and it will also be available in the download section of this YouTube video. Now next is thermal physics, like thermal expansion of solids, liquids, gas, equivalence of heat and work, first law of thermodynamics and its applications, like electricity and magnetism, Coulomb's law, electric field and potential, electric potential energy of a system of point charges, electric current, etc. We will also study about electromagnetic waves, like electromagnetic spectrum, very important, optics, like rectilinear propagation of light, reflection and reflection at plane and spherical surfaces. We will study about modern physics like what are alpha, beta, gamma rays, law of radioactive decay, etc. This is the topic. These are the topics that we will cover in this YouTube channel. You will be the master of this physics subject after watching the total video in this channel. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe so that it will be it will it will show me that you are getting a good help from me. Thank you very much.